What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. On this video we're going to check out the Creality Falcon2 22-watt laser cutter.
hyperspeedmedia.
So this is the first time I'm using the laser cutter. So what's important to me is it has to be easy to operate, easy to use, and can I use this for automotive purposes. So we're going to try to make some kind of parts for the car somehow with the laser machine. And let's get started with the unboxing real quick then. All right, I won't spend too much time unboxing because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of video of that. But I do want to mention that the packaging is very nice and it comes with the solid thick foam to protect all the parts. It does come with safety glass because you're going to need this to protect your eye from the laser and everything else. So, all right, what I'm going to do is take it apart and then kind of explain everything as I go. Okay, after reading the manual a little bit, the first thing you're going to need is this package right here. And what we're going to do is add the feet to the bottom of the frame. Now, we're just going to install these feet to the frame. Okay, now I found out what this actually does. It's an air pump. So what we want to do is actually take this nipple thing off right here. Little plug right here off, and it should have a vacuum hose. So we want to connect that to the vacuum hose that's on that plug, and then you want to connect this to the unit itself, which is located on the side. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is install the laser module. So as you see, it's all wrapped in this plastic right here with a big warning label. That's your laser module. Now on the back of the laser module, there's a sliding kind of like bracket. So what you want to do is slide it directly into this bracket right here. And on the side, there's a locking mechanism. So you can lock the laser with that. Okay, before we plug the connector in, as you can see, there's a vacuum hose right here that goes on the top of this rail. So what we're going to do is actually remove that hose, or at least one side of it, like so. And this hose is going to be connected to the top of the laser module. There's a plug right here on the top. You want to move that plug out of the way, and then you want to plug this vacuum hose right into there. And now you should have room for the wiring connector for the laser module. The unit does come with this Velcro to make it nice and neat. So I'm going to use a few of these Velcro before I run the wire into the harness. And now the harness clips right into this module right here. Okay, for the next part is simply just to plug in the power supply, and we're going to do that right now. Okay, I just realized it did come with additional feet as well if you want to raise it up a little bit more. So I'm going to do that so I could cut more thicker item. So I'm going to do that right now. So the unit is fully assembled. And there's one more thing that comes with it that is optional if you decide to use it or not. So I'm going to show you right now. This is the enclosure box. You could lay this on top of the laser cutter unit itself. And what it does is absorb all the air to the top, and you could add a fan on the side right here. which you could vent it outside into the window. But for me, I'm not going to use this. It's very bulky and probably making it harder for me to use it. Before we can start using the laser machine, the next thing we need to do is go to Creality website and download the software for the laser machine. The software is called the Falcon Design Space. Go ahead and turn that on. Once the software loads, as you can see, there's so many different options of different projects where you could download and start using your laser machine right away. But in our case, we're going to make our own custom project. So the next thing we want to do is hit the Canvas tab right here on the top. And once you click on that, it brings you to this brand new page where you could design your own cuts. All right, guys, we're almost ready to start cutting. But before we do that, we got to figure out what we want to cut. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually make a gasket for the car behind me. I'm just going to make a thermostat housing gasket. Okay, I'm going to start removing the thermostat housing off the car, but simply the only tool you really need is your phone, because what you want to do is actually take the picture of the back of the thermostat housing and transfer that into the software, then use the software itself to trace around it to where the gasket should be. Okay, so here's the water neck off the car. So what we're going to do is actually just take a picture of the mating surface right here, and then transfer the picture or email the picture to my laptop. And then my laptop is going to trace out the layout of the water neck. And then we're going to use the laser machine to cut the gasket off of it. And now we're ready to fire the laser machine for the first time. Now before we start cutting, we have to focus the laser beam onto the platform itself. And the company does supply this step adjustment tool where you could place it right on the laser beam. And then you could adjust it up and down through these knobs right here. So depending how thick your item that you want to cut, you want to measure it toward that. So the gasket I have is fairly thin, so I'm going to place it onto this piece right here, then lock it down and remove this. And now I could place my gasket onto the cutting board, and we can start cutting right now. And now we're ready to start cutting. Make sure you wear your safety goggle, and let's start cutting. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look closely, that is the gasket I just finished cutting. And basically you can do this for any gasket you want or anything you want to cut. And let's try to take it apart. So this is actually thicker than I thought, so I'm going to have to do it again and cut it a little bit thicker so it'll be a clean cut when I remove the gasket. Okay, we're going to recut this again. Okay, so this is the first cut I did, and here's the second cut. So the cut is a little bit deeper and stronger. Let's see if I could just rip it out. I could have set the power a little bit more stronger to get a better, cleaner cut, but I wasn't sure exactly what setting to use. But now I know I could actually bump the power a little bit more. But overall, the cut is complete. Okay, now the gasket is completely cut, and let's try to place it onto the water neck real quick. As you can see, it fits perfectly. And that's how you make a gasket for your engine using a laser machine. Okay, for the next project, we're going to cut ABS plastic. So what I have right here is the sheet of 1/8 inch ABS plastic. So what I'm going to do is use the ABS plastic to cover the center console of this Mazda Miata trim. So I'm going to also cut circle, which is 52 millimeter circle around this trim right here, so I can mount different gauge onto it. So this is a cool project that a lot of car guys would appreciate. Alright guys, so here's the final result from the cuts, and it fits perfectly into my radio trim right here. The 52 millimeter holes is cut perfectly, and I can mount my gauge right in there. And it's very good, and the cuts are very nice and clean. So I'm very impressed with the laser machine. So this is it for this video. I hope you like it and learn something. Maybe on the next video we'll do some more cuts and more demonstration of this laser machine for automotive usage. So stay tuned for that.
ハイパースピードメディア